Hey, how you doing everyone? Ryan here. Thanks very much for coming along to today's video. Hope you're all doing very well. Now, I don't usually do these kind of videos, but I thought I'd make an exception for this one. My channel just reached a pivotal goal for me recently, and that was I finally achieved my 1000th subscriber. Now, 1000 subscribers might not sound like a big deal to some people, but to me it was a really big deal. And you know, I know there's a lot of aspiring YouTube gamers out there who would love to have 1000 subscribers. In fact, quite a lot of you subscribers of mine are actually YouTube gamers yourselves. So I thought in today's video I would basically reveal what it was that got me to that 1000 subscribers, the key moments, the pivotal moments, the things that I did to get there. And also thought I would give you an overview of some of the numbers behind that, including how much I've actually earned in this time. So without further ado, let's take you to the overview of the analytics section in YouTube and have a look at some of the stats. I've had a look around other YouTubers of the sort of same level as me, and I'm pretty sure that this is quite an average performance, so this would be a good basis to go off of if you're aiming for that 1000 subscribers. So the most simple stat to talk about is the view count. So you can see here we have about 87,000 views to get me to the 1000 subscribers. So those 87,000 views, we'll call it 87,000 for argument's sake just here, translated to about 1,277,000 watch time minutes. And that works out as an average view duration of 14 minutes and 38 seconds here, which actually is very important. Now the reason that's important is because YouTube favours videos which are being watched on average more than 4 or 5 minutes per view. So it's not necessarily how many views you get, but how long your audience retention is per video. And that will mean that your video is much more likely to appear in people's search results. So we're looking at 14 minutes here, which is excellent by that measure. And actually that probably had a big part to play in my success, which is basically signalled by these big spikes you can see. Now just before that spike, I'd built a decent solid base of subscribers, about 230, who were very loyal to me and would tune into most of my streams most of the time, and that obviously increased my view duration quite dramatically. Now the big spike you see occurred when I released part 1 of my survival mode series on No Man's Sky. Initially when I was streaming I had a sort of average number of viewers I usually get for that type of stream, so I had about 10 or 12 viewers at one go. Now because I'd built a very solid base of subscribers who would come to my streams and watch for a long time, my view duration on that video was already quite high. And the fact that the duration time was relatively high, coupled with the fact that I was very quick with releasing that video on the survival mode of No Man's Sky, which had just come out that day, meant that my video automatically became one of the top hits on YouTube when people searched No Man's Sky survival mode. And in fact to this day, that video is still the #1 search result when you type in No Man's Sky survival mode, despite the fact that it doesn't have the most views of videos in that category. And from the initial success of that one video, which now has over 17,000 views, I gained hundreds and hundreds of subscribers in just a few weeks. I made sure to include the end screen annotations and the subscribe button and the playlist information at the end of that video, and have continued to do that with every video consequently in the series. This resulted in the rest of the series regularly getting over 1,000 views per video. So while of course that peak has now tailed off, I've reached a new normal for my channel where I regularly get 30 or 40 viewers in one video at one time, and most of my videos do reach about 1,000 views within a week. So what's the point in me telling you this? Essentially my message is that view time matters, not view count. Clickbait will not work. You have to work hard to keep your audience interested in the video. The way I do that is just to stay positive, be myself, have a bit of a silly joke every now and again. I laugh at myself as much as I laugh at others, and people really enjoy that. So if you've been working hard on trying to get your channel to grow, just remember, keep the audience interested. That's what's key. Keep the title of the video very specific to what it is you're actually doing. Avoid clickbait at all costs. And this tactic certainly had a positive effect on my finances as well. As you can see, in the lifetime of my channel, I've now made out over £120. I have been going about a year, but most of that revenue was from the last 2 months. I'm happy to say that even since I took this screenshot 5 days ago, my watch times actually went up to an average of 19 minutes now, so things are looking rosy for me. I also thought I would do just a little quick snapshot of my most successful videos ever. So as you can see, No Man's Sky survival mode is really dominating this. Parts 1, 2, 3 and 4 are all in the top 5, but I'm happy to say that one of my other videos, the Savage Moon PS3 videos, One of those is actually in that top 5 as well with 3,000 views, and that was my first, what I would call, relatively successful video actually. Now with that series, it was a bit of blind luck actually. I happened to make a video series on that game, which is one of my all-time favourite little gems of the PlayStation Store. I happened to make the video of that just before it got released on the PSN Store for free, unbeknownst to me of course. And because it's not a very widely played game, my videos naturally appeared quite close to the top of the search results. So it got a lot of attention because people wanted to check the game out before they downloaded it on the PlayStation Store. So there's no denying it, guys. Luck was definitely an important factor for me here. The fact that I released the No Man's Sky Survival series on the same day it came out, and it had a lot of attention, was slightly down to luck of course, and the Savage Moon videos were definitely down to luck of the draw. The timing was perfect by pure chance. And of course, even though luck was a factor, you still have to retain your audience's interest. So the summary here is, keep working hard at what you do, remain enthusiastic, remain bright, remain funny if you can, remain true to yourself, and you will be successful eventually. It's just about timing. So one last thing that I wanted to talk about before I finish this video is another amazing thing that started to happen to me when I really hit the large subscriber numbers. And that is that people started tipping me. People started giving me money to entertain them, which is incredible. In 6 weeks, I've made £60 already. And you know, I fully intend to put those proceeds back into my channel, try and upgrade the look and the feel of my streams for people to hopefully keep expanding. Now, I'm not too sure how happy these people on this list are going to be about me revealing their names and the fact that they tipped me, but I really hope that they don't mind, because I just wanted to put them out there to say a big thanks to you guys again. Amazing stuff, guys. I really appreciate it. So actually, that's about all I have to say really. I was going to go and name every one of my subscribers. The problem is that you're not all revealing your subscriptions, so I can't do that, and I don't want to be favourable to some people other than others, and other people get upset with me because I haven't mentioned their names. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for getting me to the 1,000 subscribers mark. Let's aim for 10,000 next, yeah? Thanks very much, guys. Cheers and goodbye.